was just watching this video. Well, okay, what I want to talk about is like I literally forget this. Like, I just don't. Can we talk about energy for a second? There was this one time when I was at a party. Well, no, hold on. Okay. Well, okay, I was just watching a video. A recommended video popped up on my phone of someone who was talking about their experience when, like, they were at the place, like, they were there whenever he was killed. Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about, I think. And it reminded me of just the amount of kids that have guns. Like, and just the amount of people that want to kill people. Like, no. the normalization of killing people with the wars and what's happening in Palestine being minimized, people ignoring the countless of videos of people with their backdrop being like 10-story buildings reduced to rubble. Just nothing behind them, just rubble. Just the remnants like of buildings. Two wave bombs, like and and then I was at this party one time, and I just there's a certain energy. I just want to talk about, I don't know how I'm trying to say this yet, but I'm gonna walk through it. So I felt this tenseness and I immediately got into like the nearest car, and I got low, and then 2 gunshots went off, and then I left, because anytime that I was at a party and I was lucky enough to be like literally like close to my car, and nobody was hurt, thankfully, but he shot at the ground. And like, guys, those can ricochet. Like, if you have a gun and you find yourself wanting to shoot at a party, don't, okay? Because I know that just because you are not the only person at that party with a gun, I can tell you that much. And then once someone shoots a gun, then it creates this atmosphere of other people, like a domino effect. Like, I can just feel it, like, you know what I mean? Like, but I left. I don't know if anybody else did, but it seems like the natural course of events that someone would do it and someone else, because everyone's drunk. But anyways, I want to talk about the energy though, because recently it's like that's happening. It's getting like tenser and tenser and tenser. And these little things are happening, like the American Eagle versus Cat's Eye Dynamad. It's like, I did a dance to that, and it's like I had said that thing that I said about about Gap being like shady. Like, I just didn't want to like look at their website even. Like, I didn't want to like window shop, because like I watched the ad and I was like, okay, they ate this up. And then, but like, I didn't want to like look at their jeans. And and then I did a dance to like the milkshake audio, because it just like popped up on my recommended. And like, I just, even the energy of the dance, it's like, of the dance that I did, it's like in my body, and then like with him being, you know, him passing on, it's like, dude, especially with like the topic that he was talking about. It's just like I want there to be gardens, bro. Like, and every time I say that, it feels like the incantation is like, it sounds like it doesn't even sound right. Does that make sense? It's like, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't know, because I can figure it out. I think, like, well, I can feel it out, you know what I mean? Even if I don't know the words for it yet. It's just, it's, we need a true democracy. We need a true democracy where everybody comes together and votes on the things that we do. And the president just turns into someone to and turns into an announcer of what we get to vote on, like what we are voting on, not what we get to vote on, what is our right to vote on, like this week or something. And we need to be able to vote to be able to choose what's on the ballot. And 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 I feel like in neighborhoods, getting to know each other is the most important part of of undressing that fear of addressing the fear that charges the violence. Because I have a strong feeling that when we get together as a community, like getting together as a community every month, every 2 weeks, like making it a point to see each other, to look at each other's faces, to get to know each other, to eat together, like community, or neighborhood meals, like each neighborhood, like being together. And then like it could be like neighborhoods be together like every 2 weeks, and then the whole community like gets together and like an event that's free, of course, and like breaks bread, bro. And like neighborhood permaculture gardens, like in every neighborhood, that are like pretty and like walkable. And that's perfect, because I was thinking like how many permaculture gardens would be needed, but if it was if being in every neighborhood would be perfect. And then one big one for the people who don't live in neighborhoods. People would not feel the need to, like, people wouldn't be afraid of their neighbor if they got to know them. If they were given the opportunity to love them, like the Bible says, you know what I mean? Because I understand the want for guns. Like, there are still people, like, bro, one time my house got broken into, but she didn't need to die. Like, she was just, like, she just needed help healing. But, like, having that have happened, I understand the situations where people have that happen, and it's not just like, you know, a situation like mine. It's something scary. I understand that. I think that would be great, and you know, it's even more beautiful because the idea of people using that to protect each other, to protect their neighbors from people who are actually trying to do harm, if they are unable to get that person to healing without it being dangerous for them. Anyways, I tried. Bro, I just remembered. Okay, so I was gonna talk about how I just tried this, which I don't even really want to say the name of because I don't know, I don't really like this word because I don't believe in that. Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, I got the root beer. It kind of reminds me of something that Wednesday Addams would drink, though, because that's kind of why I like it, and because it's the cause that it supports. Death to plastics. Now yes, I can say that. Like, I feel comfortable, confident saying that. You know what I mean? Because it's like I do think that plastic should not exist anymore. And then I remembered that I saw this video of this, I don't know. Never mind. Like, okay. Hold on, let me just. Maybe I just don't want to read off of Reddit. I just don't think I want to talk about it at all. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of just like. Right? Anyways. Okay, guys. Wait, before I go, do you guys want me to show you how to make a fortune teller origami? Oh my gosh. I've been getting stuff stuck in my all day. Wait, I'm gonna use. No, I'm just gonna use this. Hold on. How to make one of these. Hold on, guys. Did y'all just see my picture? Bro, you know what else I was thinking about? The way that this is so, like, we are just little humans. Like, you know the phrase, I'm just a girl? Bro, we are just humans. We're supposed to be vibing it up with each other, dude. Like, this is wild. Oh! It's okay, we didn't need that part that much. Like, it's not a part of the bigger... Oh, it's a little triangle. Cute. Okay, so this is what you do if you don't have scissors. You fold a piece of paper diagonally till it reaches the end. Like, you fold a piece of paper diagonally across. If it's like a piece of like blue line paper. And then any excess you fold it over a bunch of times, and then you can save your scraps because maybe you want to do like another project with them, or like paper mache. Okay. Okay, now it would be easier if you kept it folded and then did this part, but I'm feeling like doing it like this for some reason. Okay, now you're gonna want to fold it like this. Okay. Hot dog style. And then period. Also, they need to make here. Well, anyways. Okay, oh, sorry. So now, you see all these little squares? Now you need to make these diagonal to the middle. Like, you need to make the end points touch the middle. Bro, I met someone that my dad works with today, and literally tell me how I can start meeting people that I don't know that well, but like that know me, or that like, or that I don't know yet, but like someone else, the person I'm being like introduced by someone that I know. Tell me how I can make it less spooktacular, because she was like, you're like, this is my daughter Ava, and I was like, was like, oh, you're so pretty. And I was like, literally my hand, literally, I don't even, I was like, I was like, you're so pretty too. And then I just went to the bathroom. I was like, I have to go. Dude. She was super sweet. I don't know. Like, tell me why. It wasn't too bad, but like, whenever I'm like going to like a family reunion, cause like whenever I was in high school, I stopped going to them. So like, dude, and I don't really remember anybody, but like I love them all. Of course, I love everybody. So if anybody has any tips and hashtag tricks, especially whenever they're like, you remember me? Don't do me like that. Oh, sorry. Okay, so now you have all these pieces folded. You're gonna want to keep them like that, and you're gonna want to like fold, like make your lines like crispy. You know what I mean? You don't want them to be like flimsy, because it'll make it difficult for you. So now you're gonna turn it over. Have these open flappies. You're gonna want to turn that over. Now you're gonna recognize that you have the same kind of situation happening that you just had. The 4 little squares, and then you're gonna want to bring it in and do the same thing that you did on the other side. Bring the points to the middle and fold them. And be careful about, like, since these are open, it's kind of like you can't just like, well, you can, but just be a little bit more like cautious of that. Like, don't just be like, even though that's what I just did, like with this one, like my fingers getting stuck, you know what I mean? My sheets were just folded and it was like, okay, mine's not exactly lined up because it has this little curved situation on one of the pages, because this is from what is it called? It's from a composition notebook. Is that what they are called? Anyways, so now you're gonna take it like this. You're gonna want to pinch. Don't close it all the way. You're gonna see my positionings. You're gonna want to pinch and then go like this. Yes, and then you're gonna want to meet them in the middle. And then while you're at it, you see it's like this. These sides are not very like secure, so you're gonna want to go ahead and fold them over like this, and then fold them over like this. That way they just kind of like are easier to do the little thingy. And then you're gonna pop out these little insides. And there we go. Alrighty. Just want to show how to do that because it's pretty handy to know how. They can be little monsters. Or you can write things on them. So to write things on them, you could do, okay, so you can put your numbers here, or colors, or whatever you want, and then put other things, put them, like put one thing right here, one thing right here, and so on, and then the same inside. So you want to split that down the middle, or you don't have to, and then write something in it. Alrighty guys, just want to show y'all that because it's a good skill to have. You know, it's like on like a board game for real, mini game. And then they're also stackable. Alrighty guys. This is your reminder to put in your retainer if you haven't worn it in a little while. And good night. Much love to you. Hold on, they should both say goodbye.